This is your WW3 news of a Saturday evening, basically. Soon I'll be hopping off, have some dinner with a company with delicious friends. This is not the topic of this video. Well, the British government has announced for 2027 the biggest preparedness simulation manoeuvres regarding all aspects of society, civilian, military, and so on. It's all basically how, in a certain emergencies, how they would react, behave, and probably learn lessons from the consequences of such simulation, the weak spots, and any type of simulation which are called mass casualty events. The list is long. You can even add on cyber attacks and AI and stuff like that these days, as well as nuclear war, the usual phantom pantomime, pandemic virus, chemical warfare, collapse of society, law and order, economic collapse. It all brings to society to its knees. How would society survive and act? The government itself. Well, Britain has its own peacetime laws. In case of emergencies, they will use them. Certain local officials will be granted this so-called powers in the case of emergencies, just in case the continuation of the central government collapse. Whatever situation it is, in time they will collapse, because it won't be society for that long. If it's a Mad Max post-apocalyptic event or a dystopian cyberpunk scenario, society as you know it will change a lot. And obviously there won't be a lot of people around. Americans in their think tanks regarding any MP attack, electromagnetic pulse attack, which will destroy everything electronics. Society runs on electricity. And I say within 1 year, 90% of the people will be dead for various causes. Illness, starvation, and even through panic and chaos, basically. And obviously who lives off medication, when that runs out, they all go as well. It's simple as that. Society, we're based on all these things in our modern world. When that collapses, who knows where we'll end up going back into the Stone Age or the Middle Ages. And life will be more harsh, more harder, and obviously the nutrition levels, if you don't have access to food, will go down, that's for sure. Starvation as well, you can put in their account. That'll probably be a factor that will take out most people, and there'll be more and more food for people, unless people to compete. This is basically like in the Chernobyl nuclear war. After the aftermath, obviously only the strongest will prevail. The weak will just perish. It's a natural law in nature, and it even applies for us as well. You know, these governments are preparing us for these emergency manoeuvres, whereas military prepare a bug out bag for 72 hours. This sounds like they've got something nasty in store for us. they're going to probably then use these so-called simulations events for their advantage to control the population. You can't really trust governments these days, can you, really? Anyway, in such an event of emergencies, they're the first ones will be very advanced and prepared, because they know for sure how things will deteriorate. And obviously they would be ones to be preparing, stocking up with resources, food, fuel, ammunition or anything else in secret, installations, thinking, weighing out the event. The problem is when you have waiting out the event, you haven't got resources, how are you going to live? You're going to out competing with all those who you left behind. It's a very, very Mad Max society scenario, harsh it is.